One thing for sure is this shade is darker than my chest. Hi, and welcome to another video. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Michi. In this video, we're going to be doing a first impression of the Milani foundation. I got mine in the shade Mahogany, so keep watching. We are going to be trying out some Milani cosmetics. We have the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I have it in the shade Espresso, and just in case Espresso was going to be too light for me, I also ordered Mahogany. I ordered these foundations online because we don't have them in our stores or in the mall. So let's first just test the shades to see if it's something that we can work with or not. So first I'm gonna try Espresso. So this is what Espresso looks like, and that's Espresso. I already know Espresso is way lighter, way light. Maybe I could use Espresso as a concealer. Whoa! That's Mahogany. That's quite a lot. Okay, let me put Mahogany next to Espresso. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. But just from eyeballing it, the Mahogany kind of looks... Does it kind of look like it has a red undertone, or is it warm? It says it has a warm undertone, but it's kind of giving some sort of reddish, or maybe it's just me. What we have next is concealer. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. I have it in the shade 175, which is warm chestnut. Let's also see if this is something we can work with. I think I can use the Espresso also as a concealer. This is our concealer. Let me put the concealer on this side so that we don't confuse it. And it's no, let me just put it. The concealer is warm chestnut. Whoa, 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 whoa. These are like all right. Wow. 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 That's it. That's it. Wow. I'm going to apply Mahogany, and then I'm going most probably to conceal with chestnut, with Espresso. The warm chestnut is, it's kind of too bright. Okay, let's first apply the makeup and see. I'm going to try and use all my Milani cosmetic products. Okay, so let me get rid of the makeup. My lips are just drying. I'm using the lip scrub from Milani. I've had this for a while now. I actually thought that I'd ordered another one, but seems like I forgot. I'll have to order it with my next purchase. If you're in Switzerland and you want to get your hands on Milani products, I'm gonna leave a link of the Beauty Palace in the description box so you can order yours. We're going to start with the Milani No Pore Zone. It's a mattifying primer with lily and bamboo extracts. This is what it looks like. Ooh, that's quite a lot. I really love I love finding drugstore products that actually match, also if it matches your skin, like if the foundation matches you, you're so lucky, because these are things that you can always take with you on holiday. And if somebody was to steal your makeup, or if you were to lose your makeup bag, it won't hurt you that much, because you know they are quite affordable. It's rather unfortunate that here where I live, getting your hands on drugstore product for very, very dark skin, it's, apart from NYX, and you really have to, like with NYX, you have to go online and search, because they won't have it in the store for you to just go and pick it up. Like, it's not just there on display for, like, with people in America who just, you know, go to, I don't know, all our home goods and buy makeup. Now, we if you want to find like things of your dark skin, you go to the mall and you get the expensive makeup. The expensive makeup, you'll always find your shade. Sometimes, not always. Most of the time, though. So let's get on with it. I'm going to be using a damp beauty blender, and I'm taking Mahogany number 15. Let me first do one pump and see how far that brings us. You know the drill if you've been here. My mirror is down here. Okay. One thing for sure is this shade is darker than my chest. Or maybe I'm just talking too soon. I have a feeling it's going to be a match. That's our second pump. I have a feeling once it oxidizes, I think it's going to be a match, because it's kind of like, it looks like the NYX or my Fenty Skin Tint. And once they oxidize, they look great. So I don't know, let's see. Oh, a minute. Yes. So that's Mahogany. Now for the concealer, first go in with espresso. Quite light compared to what I usually, not really, almost, but this is usually, it's definitely darker than Fenty. My Fenty concealer definitely darker, but yeah, and quite thick, so I'm going to leave it at that. So for now, I won't be using any cream control. Let me just continue like this and blend it in. Oh, I didn't tell you how the primer was. It's quite thick compared to the primers that we use. But it did mattify, and it did make the pores look. I have quite large pores. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have quite large pores, and it did make them look a little bit smaller or tighter. They appear, if you look at my face, they kind of appear smaller. Which is a good thing, because then that means the products are not seeping into my pores. I really thought it would be too bright, but it's not. So I'm going to go in with the concealer in shade 175 and see if it really bright. But I'm only going to go with it looks darker than espresso. Cha. Let's see. Oh no, it's not. I'm just going to go on my eyelid too, just to make sure that we have a base. I thought it would be darker, but it has brightened a little bit. Not so much. The difference is not that big. Like, it's not like in your face, but it has brightened the under eye. So before we continue, I'm going to set it with the Juvia's Place translucent powder in the shade Namib. I could not get a dark shade from Milani Cosmetics on the website where I ordered. They had the translucent one, and I think they had the translucent one and banana. Blush, I have the Cheek Kiss. It's a liquid blush. It's in the shade 130 Cheeky Coral. And I've had this blush for a while, so it's not new. Okay. I think I should have applied it before applying the setting powder, but it's okay. So when it comes to these liquid blushes, I think from the drugstore, the NYX have gotten it down. They have it down. Like, I can't even see this this cheeky coral. I know it's there because I'm applying it, but I don't know if it's being built on camera, but I cannot see it on the mirror, you know. So I'm just using the beauty blender and smiling and going in circular motions, because you always want to smile and apply the blush on the apple of your cheek, because if you go lower, then when you stop smiling, everything, if you go lower, if you go like you want to smile and apply it on the apple of your cheeks, so that once you stop smiling, it still remains on your cheeks. Because if you don't, then it just, if you smile and then you apply all over the cheek, then when you stop smiling, everything drops down and it doesn't look good. So that's why you always want to smile and apply it on the apple of your cheek, like so. All right, so that wasn't not doing much. It's not usually this. Right, so I got a new blush from Milani, and this is the Milani Coral Cove rose powder blush. Actually, I have two, and I also have Carolina. I've used it before on this channel. That's Carolina, and and here, why do you open? Okay. Wait a minute. Here. So this is Coral Cove. It's a very nice coral. I really hope it's not ashy. Then we have the Carolina. I love Carolina. I love Carolina, especially when I don't intend to wear highlighter. I go for her. Yeah. I'm gonna give it to my friend. She's lighter than me. This would look perfect on her skin tone. So I'll give that away. You see, if I was to build it more, it's gonna look ashy. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but yeah. Oh, let's just go to Carolina. An oldie but a goodie. An oldie but a goodie. Carolina, mama. Carolina, mama. So I also have this strobe light liquid highlighter from Milani. I haven't used it, and now I've already put blush, so I won't use it, but I just wanted to show you. I don't know if you can see it. It's quite pigmented. It's very pigmented. If you're going to use this, just tread carefully. A little goes a long way. It's 180. It's Crave. I'm going for this orangey. Where's my lip pencil? Going for this orangey lip because it is autumn. So we are at the beginning, or we are approaching autumn. So lip liner, I'm going to use Cove. Let's see first of all what this lipstick looks like. So that's the shade of the lipstick. I've never used any Milani lipsticks before, so I don't know if it's pigmented or not. Let me line my lips with Cove. We might have to go darker depending on how pigmented it is. And I think this is just an or normal, where's my, yeah. I think this is just a normal lipstick. Let me read. Matte or anything like that. So it's not as intimidating as it looks. I had really hoped that it would be like the color on its. I had really hoped that it would really be so intense. But it's a very nice, it's subtle. But maybe the more you apply, the more it's out there. Let me go back with my lip liner. I really like it. I love the lipstick. Let me come closer. That's the lipstick. For bronzer, we're going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Glow Bronzer. If you're interested to know which bronzers I use, I'm going to link a video up here where I did a wear test of all of them, the ones that I have, not all of them in the market. So we're just gonna bronze a little bit to bring a little bit of dimension and warmth back to our face. I'm not liking how that blush is really like in your face, in my face. It's quite harsh. I need to blend it out. It doesn't really, because of the shimmer, you have to really blend it out so that it really looks, you see how it looks like. It's better, much better now than before. Before it was just there. So let's do the eyes. For the eyes, I'm going to use the Milani Most Loved Mattes. I've had this palette. One thing I also forgot to order was I didn't forget to order. They had a setting spray. But the setting spray that they had was a dewy spray, and I don't need a dewy spray because I already have an oily face. They also have a mattifying one, but it was out of stock. So for this look, I'm going to go in, I'm going to do more of a autumn look, because we are slowly going into autumn. So before I forget, I just want to set my whole face before things start creasing here. And to do that, I'm going to go in still with the Juvia's Place Nami powder, because I don't have a drugstore finishing. I don't have a drugstore finishing powder. I'm going in with a fluffy brush. Wait, let me tap off the excess. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna set everything using Nami. What I'm gonna say for sure is if you're going to use the concealer from Milani, you want to you want to set it immediately, because I had already started getting some creasing underneath my eye. So I would suggest immediately you set it. Maybelline Lasting Fix, before we continue with the rest of the face, with our eyeshadow, sorry. So for my transition shade, I'm going to go in with Hiking in Sedona. It's a warm orangey shade, and I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics brush number 7, because it's quite fluffier compared to this one. If you've been here long enough, you know the drill. Because of our hooded eyes, we're going above. Milani has so many of these small eyeshadow palettes, which are great, especially like if you're traveling, you can just carry one. I think they have one also with like blushes and I think bronzer, but it's not dark skin friendly. I don't know if it's buildable on the screen. Don't know how you are seeing it on the screen, but we have quite a lot of pigment payoff. For the crease shade, I'm going to go in with Chocolate is Life, which is a very dark, it's the darkest brown. Is it? Yeah, this one, which is the darkest brown in the palette. This looks dark, but it's more of, looks dark, but it's more of a more maroon mauve shade. So I'm using my Essentials crease brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to go into Chocolate is Life, which is this brown shade right here. I'm going to tap it on, quite pigmented as you can see. Tapping it on the outer V, because that's where I want it. Then I'm going to blend it going inside, but only till the middle of the crease. To blend it out, I'm just gonna use like circular motions, because we also want, when you do this, that you can see the shade. Realized I only went into Chocolate is Life once, but it's so pigmented. So if you're not looking for that really dark smokiness, I think going into it just once is enough. I wanted to put toast of the town, but I think it's going to be something that is so I've done before. So I think I'm going to go in with Amber the Sun. Let's go in with Amber the Sun. And applying Amber the Sun all over the lid. Just want to tap it on. I really love this palette. I love this most loved mattes. I think I'm going to get another one, maybe with shimmers. I don't think I've seen. Have I seen one online? Did I see one? I don't know. I'll have to go back and see. So you just want to pack it on. The more you pack it on, the more pigmented it is. Can you see? Guys, I'm sorry that today I'm just coming up with my hair in a bun. It's Sunday and I just washed it and air dried it, but it's not completely dry. So for the sake of shooting this video when we still have daylight, because it was first impression of a foundation, I thought it best to shoot when there's still daylight. My husband said it was a tad too light, too dark. The foundation is a tad too dark. He said. But I'm thinking I could get away with this, especially now when we still have the tan from summer. I can still get away with this, and I can also rock this in the summertime or when I go anywhere sunny. About winter time, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. So wow, of course I think this look would look good with a wing, but I'm not gonna do a wing because I have hooded eyes and I hate how the wing looks on my eyes. So I'm just going to take Chocolate is Life and just smudge where I would have applied the, what's it called, where I would have applied a wing liner. But before that, I'm gonna go underneath my so this is the complete look, and I must say, okay, let me start with, I really love the lipstick. I really love the lipstick. Of course, I love the palette. I've had it for a year plus, and what else? I really have nothing to complain about. The complexion, the foundation, it feels very light on my skin. I don't feel like I have anything on the concealer, despite the fact that when you apply it, it looks heavy, but right now it's very light on my skin. And the primer really I don't know if you can tell, but if you've been watching my videos, there's some videos you see when there are primers when I apply, you really see the pores. By the time I'm finishing applying I'm done finished. By the time I'm finished applying the makeup, you kind of see the pores, but with this one, the pores are very small and very minimal, and I love that for me. I think I would say, okay, if I'm not going to compare Milani Cosmetic with like NYX or any other, but what I'm gonna say is on its own, it can stand on its own, and it's okay. If I was to compare it with like NYX, I'd be biased. Will I wear the foundation again? Most definitely, yes. And I also love the fact that I can use the espresso as a concealer. And what else? Nothing. I haven't, like, as you can see, I haven't highlighted because I didn't buy a highlighter from Milani Cosmetics, and at the end of the day I just thought to myself, despite the fact that I bronzed with the Makeup Revolution, I just wanted to keep everything Milani. Eyebrows, obviously they're not Milani. I didn't get any eyebrow like eyebrow pencil or gel from Milani Cosmetics because I already found a drugstore eyebrow kit that I really love, and I just didn't see the point of buying the Milani one. The reason being is because they didn't have the one where you can sharpen with the pencil. Like, they didn't have a normal eyebrow pencil. They had the, you know, the one you just turn and then it comes out. I really don't like those ones because they become blunt, and then yeah, and they usually get finished without you realizing that they're finished. With the ones that I can sharpen, I can see it getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Then I know, okay, I need a new brow pencil. But with the new ones that you just turn, all of a sudden you don't have any brow pencil, and you're just there wondering, what do I do now? So first impression, I'm impressed, especially with the lipstick. Oh my god, I hope I don't have any. Yeah, I'm really impressed. I love it, and I'm definitely going to be wearing Milani Cosmetics. The liquid blush though, that one, if you're dark skinned like me, baby girl, don't get it. It's a waste of your money. You saw it didn't build up. Carolina, perfect. You can see how it's, you know, shining. Love it. The Coral Cove was quite ashy. I'll have to give this away because that is not working for my skin. Unless you have like a trick on how I can make it non-ashy, then please feel free to leave a comment down below. If you've watched this video so far and you like what you see, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so that you get to see more videos like these. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.